on When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
60, Panther 60. Go. Here we go, here we go. Huh. Come on, set. Get up. Ready, ready, ready. Here we go, set. Huh. Set up. Set up. Go. Ready, ready. Let's go. Ready. Set, go. Ready. Huh. Set, ready. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Huh. Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that brings up 4th and long. Vikings offense back to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
On the ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. Having gained up about a handful there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking this fullback now. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action, McCarthy. Dump off to his fullback. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
That's a gain of 6.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score a pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range.
Here we go.
Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. Get up.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. It's his running back. He's going to bring it to the 40-yard line before he stops. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd down.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Shut up. 70 Lions. Check go.
Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's got it on the bootleg. Throw pass caught by his tight end. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
It's a gain of 4.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set, go.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's going for it himself. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. On play action now, McCarthy finds his fullback. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Bronco 80. Hot, hot.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. Brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining.
On the jump. Set, hop.
Throwing here just before halftime. This one finds the fullback. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
We'll catch up with the Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
4 yards.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
McCarthy with a blitz coming. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Number 23.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
My turn.
This
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up. Come on. Ready? Ready? Hot. Here we go, shot, take go. Down. Ready? Let's go. Ready? Set. Go. Ready? Hut. Set. Ready? Get up. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Hut. Here we go. Take go. Set up. Ready? Come on. Set. Ready?
And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We'll get back to the field as both teams resume play. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Vikings first down.
Right up the gut. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, put some air under this one. Right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this, and it could be a morale killer for his defense.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
McCarthy looking to throw. He's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go, man.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into
Vikings and their running back about to get back to work. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at second and pretty short.
Cougar 19.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got first and 10 at the 44.
a gain of 37 yards.
McCarthy to throw it.
And the Vikings
Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield, and I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Hurt. Half the 60.
Now McCarthy. Roll left side, brought in by Hawkinson. Jukes away from one. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown. Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. That one's complete right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Running for the marker on second. He's stopping just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back-to-back carries here. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup there of 39. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hey, Smash! Drop low 80!
McCarthy operating from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Get up! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Take off!
On play action now, McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off play action, it's McCarthy. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Going ground on 1st and goal. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Set. Cowboy 80. Get up. Let's go. Ready. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Ready. Set, go. Set. Ready. Ready, ready.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, eh? Hey.
First play is to the air. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 5. First down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
They'll run the counter. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Has a big strike to Addison. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. It's out.
And he is down at the 30-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Cougar 19.
Hello. Yeah.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
First play, and McCarthy to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than...
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
To throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Short pass caught by Oliver. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. Taking off. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
14 more yards.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Down this close, third and goal, I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on fourth down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
On fourth down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
Ready, right?
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He was tackled at the 27-yard
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
70 Timberwolves.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Oh, they're on him, and he strikes again. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guy.
Come on, set. Sit. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go, set. Hook. Set. Let's go
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's the Vikings holding on to the football as we jump into the action in the first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
They'll run. Here comes the rookie from Michigan State.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it. I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
The Vikings at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
And you start to see how comfortable he's getting with this offense. He's understanding his blockers, understanding the playbook a little bit more, understanding his usage rate, and he's really thrived in the first part of the year.
Here's McCarthy.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
J.J. McCarthy.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings.
unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
The 20-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Little play action here with McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film,
Here we go. 70 Lion. Shut up. Go. Come on. Set. Hook.
Back now in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. It's Viking football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On play action, now McCarthy. He's got a man, it's his fullback. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Vikings sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jerron Bentley. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
McCarthy's pass intercepted.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Let's go. Back to 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On play action, McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw.
Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. McCarthy off the play fake. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
16 yards.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now McCarthy. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To the air with McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, this could...
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready? Here we go. Shot. Ready. Let's go now. Go. Ready? Hut. Set. Get up.
but the motor. He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. I'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now the rookie who played 90 minutes from here in East Lansing. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's Kirby Joseph, the hard-hitting safety, taking a beeline to the backfield to record the sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. You get a look there at the 1st quarter numbers. And now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up 1st down.
Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep
See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with first down.
On the set. Ready,
On play action, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
It's 3rd and 4.
go! Go!
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert. And now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 20 on the connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Let's go!
First down, Vikings.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready, set, go!
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with them, and we'll bring up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Short pass, caught by Oliver. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hockenson. Big strides, look at him go. And he will score. T.J. Hockenson, touchdown Minnesota. It's his. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught once again by Hockenson. So mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Ready up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is McCarthy. Forced out wide, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense
under pressure. Now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Aleem McNeil. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long.
Now it's J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Trailing 14-13, 54 seconds to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback as they begin with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.